is a good one. I actually did this at 2 a.m. yesterday. If you guys follow me on Instagram, like I was like, I'm not going to sleep without doing this training, because if anything happened with that New Zealand team again, I'm gonna have to have that time, right? So I wanted to make sure I'm prepared. So yeah, guys, get your notebook and pen ready. It is a super fire training. It's super quick. It's not gonna be too much time for you all. But I do want you to understand that this boot camp is here to think like a billionaire. How many of you guys enjoyed the training last night? How good was that training? How motivated were you, right? Like yesterday was probably the first time I was like, yeah, I'm going to be a billionaire. It's easy. What? We can do that. We can do that. That's so easy, guys. We really do have the blueprint in this company. We do have the best support. We do have the best mentors, and we do always have ads. So that's a good sign, right? So think like a billionaire, day 2. Billionaires think deeply, guys. I want to, it's a really short one, to be honest, but I do want you guys to really think about this training and write it down, okay? So obviously you guys know the agenda for the week. Just in case you haven't come on this call before, we have got a call Tuesday to Friday, and I really do want you to attend all calls to be successful in our team. You all on this call fought to be in the purple team. One of the requirements is obviously watching the trainings, right? Coming to the live trainings, at least watching the recording. So we've got thinking deeply today. We've got a Q&A with ads later. Now, one thing that I do want to start off with is, guys, please get your 5 questions ready for investment before the training at 8 p.m. UK time. Okay, we don't want that awkward silence and all that crap. Like, I hate that. I hate silence. I like being loud. So guys, make sure you have 5 questions. Now, this doesn't have to just be trading related, guys. He has built a team of 4,000 people. So if you are struggling with building, he can help you on that as well. But also, guys, if you're thinking about property, if you're thinking about AI, if you're thinking about kind of investor mindset, ask questions related to you becoming an investor, because all billionaires are investors, okay? So that is what this Q&A is for. There's no training for it. It's just straight fire questions. So 5 each, guys. Then we can make sure that we have an amazing Q&A today. And also, any questions you want to ask him, the more personal, the better. We love that shit. Go and ask him. If you want to get to know him more, go and ask him any questions, guys. He's got the experience. Wednesday, tomorrow, we've got Keep Good Company. Thursday, we've got Creating Our Destiny. And then we've got trading training on Thursday as well, guys. Do not miss that, 8 p.m. And then Friday, we're going to end the week. And it's crazy to think that they go so quickly. But Broke Mindset. This week is all about forming the mindset for being a billionaire. And to be a billionaire, guys, you need to have investor mindset. So that's what we're trying to get you on that path. You will not get this boot camp anywhere else. I can guarantee you that now. Next one, guys, write this down. This training was given to us by Grant Cardone. Be obsessed or be average. Put 111 in the chat if you read this book. And if you haven't, that's fine. That means this training is going to be super helpful for you. 111 if you've read be obsessed or be average. It's quite controversial, to be honest. I knew ads would have read it. I've got to make sure this training is good then, isn't it? Right? This... Damn. Okay, well, guys, this training is kind of controversial, actually, because I was reading loads of reviews. I read the book, then I was reading reviews of the book, and then I read the book again, right? So I do want this training to be around this. The topic is thinking deeply, okay? So, guys, just quickly put in the chat, what do you think billionaires think deeply actually means? What does that actually mean? Put like 2 or 3 words of what you think deeply actually means, right? What do you think deeply means? Anyone? Sarah, Phoebe, Rue, like, what do you guys think deeply actually means? Strategically, yeah? Any other words, guys? Believe in oneself, yeah? What do you think, like, literally, what does think deeply means? Right? Well planned, consistently. There's one word that hasn't been mentioned yet, and that's the one word that I'm looking for, right? Think deeply. Anyone know? Determined, yeah? Anyone else got persistent, yeah? You guys are all putting obsessed. Yes, Phoebe, there we go. Guys, billionaires are obsessed, and this is what this training is about, okay? It is clear that billionaires have this obsession with their goals and desires. You want to write that down. Obsession with goals and desires. They are known to be those in society that think very deeply, and billionaires think with obsession. Now, I'll tell you why it's controversial in a bit, but I love this training. I'm quite a obsessed type person, so I'm good with this. But some of you guys may find this controversial, but who cares? Okay, next one, guys. So the first thing that you should know about this boot camp is obsession is a gift. Write that down. In terms of this book of Grant Cardone, he says that obsession is a gift. The next time someone starts labeling your obsession with as an illness, tell them I'm not afflicted, I'm gifted. That's what you want to write. I'm gifted. So the book actually goes on and says personal fantasies of indestructible wealth and desire to create a legacy which would outlast his time or anyone's time, your time on the planet, the world would appear different. Now, this is an amazing kind of thinking. If you guys look at all billionaires, they all have this desire for indestructible wealth. They all have a desire to leave a legacy, and they all want their name to be remembered after they go, right? It was really sad, actually, this morning listening to Kobe Bryant. And you were thinking, wow, like everything he said he did and he's not here, right? But yet he's still motivating us. So you can see that he did actually hit what he wanted to achieve and leave a legacy. And that's what very successful people think about. So I want you guys to ask yourself this: what do you have, like, what do you have the capacity to be obsessed with, right? How many of you guys are gamers in this chat? And there's a reason why I'm saying gamers. How many of you guys play video games? 111 in the chat if you play video games. Okay, Sarah, sick. MK, yep, cool. Who's Galaxy? I don't know who Galaxy is. You've got to change your name. I don't know who Galaxy is. Galaxy, what's your name? Animal Crossing count? I guess so. How many guys are gamers? Gamers on this call, right? Where are the gamers at? Okay, cool. Not at gamers. How many of you guys are obsessed with a sport? How many of you guys are obsessed with a sport? Football? Like, if you guys know me at all, I love football, right? I love it. I love watching it. I love getting angry about it. I love celebrating it. I hate Liverpool, but yes, I love football, right? I genuinely am obsessed with it. Like, the thing that got me the most when lockdown happened and I got loads of text messages, right? Was like, how am I going to cope, right? How am I going to cope with no football? Because I've got no kind of release. Yeah, I've got no release. So what am I supposed to do? Now it's back in Liverpool 1. I don't give a shit. But like, I think, guys, if you have an obsession with something, okay, badminton, cool. What I want you to think about is when you have an obsession over something, this is a very good sign. Write that down. This is a very good sign. It means, even though it's dumb, yeah, even though you think, oh, being obsessed with video games is dumb, being obsessed with football is dumb, being obsessed with a sport is dumb, being obsessed with shopping is dumb, whatever, right? Even though you might think that's not a good thing, this book actually says this shows you have a key component to be successful. And I think that's the best line in the book. I genuinely think that's the best line in the book. When you have capacity to be obsessed with something, hopefully it's not a toxic guy, girls, but if you have a kind of capacity to be obsessed with something, it means that you can be obsessed with your goals and dreams, okay? So it's a key component. Obsessive, write this down, I love this. Obsessive personalities are more likely to be billionaires in this world due to their nature of having tunnel vision on their goals, and they do not let society teach them otherwise. Right? So I'm going to say again, obsessive personalities are more likely to be billionaires in this world due to the nature of having a tunnel vision, right, on their goals, but society doesn't teach them otherwise. Now, what this means is that 95% of the world will listen to society and say, don't get obsessed, don't do this, don't work too hard, don't do this too much and whatever. How many of you guys have heard this? Like, it's not good to be obsessed. How many of you guys have actually heard, don't be obsessed? Yeah? I'm not talking about that dumb guy, right? I'm not talking about that. No, right? I don't got a lot of girls on here. I don't mean that. I mean, don't be obsessed with like this, don't be obsessed with that. Like, I have a very, 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 if you guys know me, I have a very obsessive personality in terms of if I want to do something, I will obsess over it. And that's not so great sometimes. Guys, you got to know the flaws to that. If you guys watch my 7 sins training, right, obsession is lust, right? So that's not a great one, but listen, yeah, if you have that kind of key component in one thing, whether it's video games or sports or whatever you enjoy, gym, yeah, if you have that obsessive personality in that means you can transfer those skills onto your goals. Okay, because your brain will say, how can I be obsessed with video games but I'm not obsessed with my goals, right? How can I be obsessed with this stupid guy but I'm not obsessed with my goals, right? So you got to look at it that way. Okay, and that's a really, really cool thing. Now, I want you to know there's 3 types of people that are on this training right now, okay? There's 3 types of people. Listen to this 3 types of people. First one, you traded your dreams for mediocre to play it safe and have always been told to play it safe, right? So the number 1, you traded your dreams for mediocre to play it safe and have always been told to play it safe. Type number 1 on this call. Type number 2 on this call. You have a clear vision of your success, but you need validation. You have a clear vision of your success, but you need validation. You are on track, but not operating as quickly as a winner. You are just consumed with success, but now you need to know how. Okay, that's number 2. Third thing, this is the first time you have ever been told it is a good thing to be an obsessive freak, and that you now have that feeling that you have not lived how you've always wanted to live because you thought that obsession was not the great thing to do, right? So which one of you guys are you? Put in the chat 1, 2, or 3. Or if you're all of them, or if you're some of them, if you're 1 or 2, put the numbers that relate to you the most. Put the numbers that relate to you the most. Okay, 2 and 3, 2, 2 and 3. Yeah. Okay, cool. We've got quite a few 2 and 3s. Yeah. You've not, and that's really good because you're starting this journey with us. Yeah. Everyone's starting their journey. So it's pretty cool that a lot of you are on the same page, right? A lot of you guys see the success, but now you want to know how, right? Now you want to know how, which is good because I'm going to give you tips on how. So figuring out what your purpose is. And this is a very, 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 very quick training. I'm not going to go through every single question, but I want you to write everything down, okay, guys? Because like I said, I want to add value to your life. I don't want to just talk to you. So write these things down. First, you need to figure out your purpose to know what you want to be obsessed with, okay? First step, what excites me now? You want to write that down. What excites me now? If you don't want to write the question, write actually what excites you now and saves you double the time, okay? Because I'm all about saving time. So what excites me now? Next one, what is so exciting to me that I would do anything to accomplish it? Write that down, yeah? What is so exciting to me that I would do anything to accomplish it? Right? Now you got to look at the flip side. What bores me? What bores me? You got to write that down. What bores me? I tend to not do a lot of things that bore me anymore, actually, come to think of this lockdown, like seeing people I don't really want to see. But like, what bores me, right? What are the things I have always wanted to do? Write that down. What are the things I've always wanted to do? Right? What are the things I've always wanted to do? What do I want to do regardless of pay? So I'll give you one example for this, and this is my example, is that I would build the entire team again and again and again without pay. I would fully do it without pay, right? That's one example. I would mentor without pay in IM, yeah? I wouldn't do it if you're not in my team though, so don't get excited. I'm still not dumb, right? But I would still do it if there was no option, no pay, whatever. Yeah, I'd still do it. I still love it. What do I do that causes me to forget to eat? That's a crazy good question, right? What do I do that causes me to forget to eat? Mine is trading. Genuinely, I forget to eat when I'm trading and I'm looking at charts. Yeah, I know the 20 pip rule, whatever. But still, I like looking at it, okay? I like looking at it. I'm not saying I'm trading it. I'm just looking at it, right? What have I been interested in childhood? Yeah, what have I been interested in childhood, right? So for me, like, I want to hear some of your guys. What have you been interested in childhood? For me, I was always obsessed with planes. I actually had flying lessons. I was actually an air cadet. I was just so obsessed with being a pilot. And then, I have crazy shit eyesight and I'm really small, so didn't really work out. But I would one day own a plane, right? One day I can own a plane. But guys, what have your childhood dreams been about, right? Having your own shop. Wow, you were mature child. Wow, I want to be an entrepreneur at 5 years old. I wanted to be a pilot. Playing shops. Oh, okay, so you've always been a seller. Okay, go and sell your business. Sarah, what have you always wanted to be? Like, ads, what did you want to be when you were a child? Yeah, like, guys, write down what you wanted to become as a child, because it's actually pretty funny. A dentist? Really? A dentist? Wow. Phoebe, I always knew you were different. Louise, I've always known you were different. Doctor. Ah, okay, cool. We got doctor, a pilot. Yeah, everyone wants to be a pilot, a doctor, a gamer. MK, you definitely want to be a gamer, a dancer. Wow. Who is S9? Wanted a PhD. Yeah, cool. When you do your masters, you realize you don't. I did my masters. I'm not going back. Football player. Okay, cool. We got some footballers here. Sick. Guys, this is what excites you, right? You're actually smiling. I can see guys smiling on the camera. I mean, I'm a bit freaked out that Louise wanted to be a dentist, but okay. Whatever. But yeah, like, guys, you can see that you all had dreams, right? A lot of footballers here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna link all you footballers up together and you're gonna go and find some actual footballers. Okay, so yeah, guys, this is your personal interest. Okay, these are the things that are going to help you with your obsession. If you're doing something that results in this or helps you towards this, you will be in a much better place. Okay, so we are all trading, right? So we can go do whatever we want, right? If you want to go and play football all day, go and play football all day after you mentor your team, obviously. But still, right, you have the option, okay? Whatever excites you, if you're already getting paid through trading, you have the option. So I really do want to stress on that. Now, money motivation, it's not just having personal motivation, you need money motivation, okay? So write down these questions. What am I willing to do for no money? That's important. What am I willing to do for no money? Yeah. I know really, really amazing traders that will still keep trading. Yeah, they will still keep trading, even like just because they're so obsessed with trading, right? It's crazy. They're so obsessed with trading that they will still do it regardless. They don't even look at the money factor. They like the concept of it. They like what it's doing. They like the influence it has. What do I like to do for a lot of money? Right? Write that down. What do I want to do for a lot of money? I'll give you my option. I wouldn't mind doing loads of trainings for like 100k a month, right? Or should I say 85,000 pounds a month? Because obviously there's a currency, whatever, right? 85,000 a month. I wouldn't mind doing all these calls. I wouldn't mind talking to people all day. I wouldn't mind doing these trainings for that. I'll do that for no money, but I'll do it for a lot of money too, right? Now, if nothing had impact in my life, what would I be doing right now? So guys, put in the chat, if nothing had an impact, what would you be doing right now, this second? Right? I'll be in Dubai on a beach, chilling, probably on call with you guys. But still, I'll be on there. I'll be there right now if nothing had an impact, yeah? And I'll have the most amazing place right now. Where would you guys be right now if nothing had an impact? Okay, you need to figure that out. What amount of money, now this is crucial, guys, right? This is crucial. This is crucial. What amount of money would give me security? What amount of money will give me security? We don't mess around with that, guys. You need to be strict on yourself on that. You need to know the numbers of that. Don't just say, oh, I'm doing this to try it out for like £100. Like, this annoys me more than anything. You want to know what amount of money in amount of time, right? So yesterday you had the compound plan to, I believe, 10 million, right? 10 million. Yeah. If any of you guys say less than 10 million, come on. What's wrong with you, right? You have to think, what amount of money am I aiming for? Next thing, what amount of money would I need for financial freedom? What amount of money would I need for financial freedom? What amount of money would I need to have choices? Yeah. Now, I read this quote on Instagram actually, and someone posted, if you can't buy it twice, I think it was even Jason actually, if you can't buy it twice, you can't buy it at all, right? So if you want to buy that fancy car, you can't buy it twice. Do you really need that fancy car right now? Do you see what I mean? So guys, you got to imagine, what amount of money do I need for financial freedom? Financial freedom is not worrying about the price, because you have a lot left over. I also was listening to Eric Thomas yesterday when I was doing my crazy sprint. It was really painful. But guys, like, I can't run anymore. It's so bad. But guys, this is what I was listening to, right? Eric Thompson said that he saved 60% of his income every single month without fail, consistently for year after year after year. He still lives by that. He saves or invests 60% of his income, no matter how much it is. He does that, right? He only lives off 40, and even then, some people say you can live off less. Okay, some people say you can live off less. So you got to always keep in that bracket, guys. Like, that's what he said, keep in that bracket and it'll help you become a millionaire. But if you don't keep in that bracket, you won't. Okay, what amount of money would I need to make a difference? What amount of money would I really need to make a difference? Now, you guys are looking at me, you might be thinking, why are we going over all these questions? This training is about thinking deeply. Yeah, I'm trying to get you to think deeply, because this is how a billionaire thinks. Okay, this is how a billionaire thinks. So if you guys aren't taking notes, if you guys aren't writing these questions down, you are never going to think like a billionaire. I'll promise you that now. Okay, this is how they think. Can you see how many questions they ask themselves? Can you see that? We're still not even done, right? We're still not even done. Next one, skills and talents. What can I do better than anyone? You need to know this, guys. If you want to think like a billionaire, you need to know this. What can I do better than anyone, right? Anyone. If you want to be the best motivator, if you want to be the best, I don't know, singer, if you want to be the best, whoever you are, you have to do better than anyone. And you write that down. You need to know what that is. If you can't do anything better than anyone, you need to go and learn something, my friend. You need to go and learn something, okay? What have I always been good at? You need to write that down. What have I always been good at? I've always been good at talking. Can you imagine? I've always been good at talking. So I get paid to talk now. What have I always been good at? I've always been good at talking, okay? I bet Ads, when he came out of the womb, he was always good at trading. Who knows, yeah? He was probably marking up those charts and he was like, EU's going up, mum. I know, EU's going up. Right? I can just see it now, okay? What have I always been good at? What have I always been bad at, guys? What have I always been bad at? I've always been bad at discipline. And what did God give me? Ads. I've always been bad at discipline, yeah? What gets given my way? Override of discipline, okay? So you have to know what you're bad at as well. If you're bad at talking to people, do you really want to go through life not improving that? I wouldn't recommend that. If you've always been bad at looking at precise details, I know I was speaking to Sarah this morning and I said your eye for detail needs to improve in trading, yeah? If that's always been a factor, then there's a reason why I'm telling you your eye for detail needs to improve, okay? So guys, don't ignore what you're bad at. It's gonna hold you back, okay? Always go on and make sure you improve what you're bad at, okay? Even if it's 1%, improve it. What talents do I have that I ignore? What talents do I have that I ignore? Okay, like you might be the most organized. I know Phoebe is the most organized person in this team, right? Actually, not even in this team, in IM. Okay, probably like this, like she's so organized, right? But she was hiding that. You know, I was on a Zoom and she was showing me the notes and she didn't want to show me the notes because she's so organized. And I'm like, what the hell? Why is she hiding this? What's wrong with you? Right? You want to not ignore your talents, okay? Never ignore your talents, because that's going to make you rich, right? So if you're crazy organized, then you should not ignore that. You should not hide that. You should actually do something in organizing, right? If you can do that, do it. You're going to get paid for it, okay? If you're really ignoring the fact that you're so good at talking to someone or listening to someone, yeah, don't think you can't get paid for that. You can get paid just to listen to people, okay? You can get paid just to listen to people. There's things that you have to understand. Now you want to ask yourself, what do I do that is a complete waste of my time and talent? What do I do that is a complete waste of my time and my talent? Okay? Guys, put in the chat one thing that you do that's completely wasting your time and talent. Completely wasting your time and talent. What is it? Is it speaking to your ex? It probably is. I'm looking at some of you girls. Overthinking. Yeah, V, overthinking. Okay, cool. Don't worry. I got that. We're all good. Netflix, right? Yeah, Netflix, guys. If Netflix is a complete waste of time and talent, right? Do yourself a favor. This is what I do. I obviously have the goal of spending time with my family, right? And I have to do that. My mum is kind of obsessed with Netflix and trading at the moment. So I don't know, she's been really like teenage girl right now. But she loves Netflix, right? So what we do is we book on time in the week where I just watch a movie with her, one movie, yeah? I watch it with her. That's not a waste of my time or talent because I'm spending time with my family. Okay, so you can do things that you do want to relax in, but do it towards one thing that you want to improve in your personal life. Procrastinating, social media. Daniel, that's rich because I never see you posting on social media. So what the hell are you doing on there? Just talking, like looking at people. Weirdo. Post. Yeah. Social media is not a complete waste of time and talent if you're building your business. Okay. It's not a complete waste of time if you're building your business. It's a complete waste of time if you're not building your business, though. I'll tell you that now. If I see some of you guys on social media and you're not building your business, in my head, I'm actually judging you because I'm like, why are you on Instagram and not building your business? What are you doing? Just watching people? Watching people will not get you paid. Okay? Watching people will not get you paid, right? Speaking to people, engaging with them and getting them in your business will get you paid, right? So if you're listening to this and you think I'm atting you right now, I am. Okay, if you think I'm atting you right now, I am. MK gaming. Okay, cool. MK, you need to speak to Ads. He's got a gaming group that you can like. It's called Forex Freaks. Go and speak to him about that. Yeah, like it's really weird, but he sets himself a limit of when he plays that. You should go and speak to him and you can probably be in his weird like Forex Freak gang, whatever that is. But listen, there's the ways around it, okay? Whatever you enjoy doing, limit yourself and keep it as a treat, okay? Now, what skills do I need to develop? Next one, what skills do I need to develop? I already said that about bad, but now you need to list what skills you need to develop, yeah? Finding out another thing. This is all things that billionaires think about. Legacy, okay? What do I want to be remembered for? Guys, put in the chat, what do you want to be remembered for? I want to be remembered for helping like millions of people, like out of tough situations and giving them hope. That's what I want to be remembered for, okay? What do you want to be remembered for? Inspiring people. Okay, cool, Vinoshka. You want to inspire people. That's amazing. Let's go and inspire them, right? Let's go and give them some free information and inspire them. If you guys want to be remembered for something, are you doing what you want to be remembered for? Right? Write that down. If I want to be remembered for something, am I doing what I want to be remembered for? Yeah, if you're chilling, you're relaxing, or you want to be remembered for the best trader in the world, yeah, and you're not trading, well, you're not going to be remembered for it. That's dumb, yeah? This is how billionaires think. What do I want to be remembered for? This is a key question they ask themselves day in, day out. Okay, what do I want to be remembered for? And then they check if they're doing it. What contributions do I want to make to society? Right? What contributions do I want to make to society? Us all being here on this call is a contribution to society. Do you know why? Because we all have families, we all have goals, and we're all motivating each other. Right? You might think, oh, I'm not doing much for society. Yeah, you are. Purple Team is a society. If you're putting your affirmations, if you're helping someone grow, that's your contribution to society. It always starts with one person, guys. It doesn't start with like a billion people. It starts with one. Okay, so if you've inspired someone to change a decision they're going to make in their life, you're making a contribution to society. It's even that's even a fact in religion as well, by the way. But what do I want to make sure people never say about me? Please write that down. What do I want to make sure that people never say about me? Okay, you don't want to be known as a certain thing. If you don't want to be known as a certain person, you got to make sure you don't do it. Yeah, you know, some people always say, oh, I can't believe like you didn't do this when you could have done that, blah blah blah. I don't want people to say that about me, like I take shortcuts or I take handouts, or you know, I don't want people to say that about me. I don't care if they say I'm savage, but I definitely don't want them to think that I cheat the system. Yeah, I definitely don't want them to think that I, you know, step on people to get somewhere. Right? Yeah, cool, I might be the one that just cuts you off, but I'm not going to be the one that screws you over. That's the kind of thing, the mindset you want to have. Okay, inspiring people, guys. This is the final. I think this is the final one. But guys, inspiring people. Who are the top 5 successful people I admire? So you want to write that down. And all billionaires do this too. Who are the 5 successful people that I admire, right? And why? They want to know why. Yeah, you want to ask yourself this. What do they have in common? If I could meet anyone, who would it be? Yeah, write that down. If I could meet anyone, who would it be? Mine genuinely would be Tony Robbins. I'm not joking. Like, I'm saving all my money to go on his 100 grand course, and I'm gonna take pictures when I'm there, guys. Okay, that's happening. That's one thing you have to think like it's already happened, because you want to be inspired by someone. There's a key factor in how you feel and how someone can relate to you. Okay. Oh, well, there's still more. Like I said, guys, there's still more. What was I doing at 2 a.m? Like, okay, keep going, right? Next one, you want to ask yourself, lifestyle, yeah? What makes me feel good? Yeah, what makes me feel good? Like, what makes me feel good? I feel good exercising. I feel good on trainings. I feel good trading. Sometimes I feel good building the business. I feel good. Like, there's so many things. I feel good when I read more about faith. I feel good when I'm meditating. I feel good at yoga. Like, you guys got to write down what you feel good in, right? When you're doing it, what do you feel good in? Feel good praying? Do you feel good? Like, what is that? Do you feel good speaking to certain people? Do you feel good doing certain things? I looking forward to the future, like thinking about that, visualizing that, like that is crucial for me. What gives you energy, right? What gives you energy? Guys, put in the chat, what gives you energy, right? What genuinely gives you energy right now? Like, what gives you life? What gives you life, right? What makes you feel alive, right? What makes you feel so happy? Like, you need to understand what is that. Exercise is crucial. Yeah, 100%. Exercise, TPs. Everyone wants TPs. Everyone gets life in TPs. And guys, what bores you? Yeah, what bores you? Like, just because you guys have go live doesn't mean you have to watch every single person. If someone bores me, I'm gonna be like, no, they're boring. Yeah, you guys that love Christopher Derrick, yeah, he's boring for me. I don't want to go on his session. It's boring. Yeah, that's why we have 100. Okay, don't be pigeonholed into something if it bores you. Like, I'm telling you, if I'm on, sometimes Luke is boring too. Like, you gotta understand, guys, when you're on go live, yeah, when you're on go live, like, you can choose anyone who excites you. There's 100 of them. Don't think that you have to listen to the same boring voice if you find them boring. Like, imagine, I was telling people Christopher Derrick's boring, and there was like thousands of like clan members. They were like with their like sticks and stuff saying, no, he's amazing. Guys, know who you are. Okay, know who you are. If it bores you, it bores you. Don't do it. Like, go and find someone who don't bore you. What things am I doing that I will regret later? What things am I doing that I will regret later? Write that down. Yeah. What things am I doing that I will regret later? Some of you girls, you know what I'm going to say. Talking to that ex. Yeah. You're going to regret that later. I promise you. Some guys on this call will probably think the same. Yeah. I'm talking to all of you guys. You're going to regret it. Don't go back. I'm looking at you, Phoebe. I'm joking. Don't go back. Yeah. You're going to regret it. If it ended once, it's going to end again. What bad habits do I need to stop? Okay, write that down. What bad habits do I need to stop? Yeah, there's loads. There's loads of bad habits you want to stop. I think someone actually, let me see, Rue, what did you say? Do you have any bad habits? Rue, yeah, I do. Overthinking. Yeah, my bad habits is overthinking. Right, that's my worst habit. It's my biggest flaw, but also it can actually be my biggest gain. So guys, you gotta look at it one thing. My overthinking has helped me become a better trader. So I've channeled that energy into trading. Yeah. And if you guys see, I do get pips. Yeah, I catch pips because of my obsession, right, of being right. But I don't want to say never because that's hypocritical. I tried not to let it affect my life, right? And that takes time, that takes motivation, that takes meditation, that takes a good mentor, that takes a good friend, that takes you guys. Like, there's so much things that have to be done. If you guys suffer from overthinking, I'm going to go and look in the chat if you do your affirmations, because if I find that you don't do your affirmations, you're not doing the main thing that I use to stop overthinking. Okay, right? When I do my affirmations in the morning, that helps me with overthinking. So you can't say that you have an issue with something and then not try to fix it. Okay, like, I'll tell you that flat out. Like, all the things that we're doing is to help you grow. Affirmations help you from overthinking, okay? Because then you start the day in a much positive light and you've actually said it in front of people, okay? So that's a tip for you guys. If you want to know what I do to not overthink, is affirmations, that midday kind of motivation, the trainings, and also just being around you guys, speaking to you. Get stressed easily, okay? If you get stressed easily, that means you're overthinking, for one, but also you've got too much pressure. Always anxious. Okay, cool, don't worry, we got you. We all suffer from that. Yeah, like, we all suffer from that. You need personal development and you need to read. Reading helps all anxiety. You read for an hour, I promise you now, after that hour you're going to be like, a weight has been lifted, right? A weight has been lifted. Now, what good habits do I need to start? You guys should all have the good habits listed out. I know if you don't, you can ask Phoebe because she has everything listed out to the T. If you guys want to reach out to her because she's sick. What good habits do I need to start? Do you know what? Actually, Louise is really great as well at habits, good habits. So if you guys want to reach out to those two, feel free. They love it. They love helping people. They just do it for fun, right? And what would make me feel better in life? Okay, write that down. What will make me feel better in life? There's loads of things, guys, that you have to go through, right? But I'm telling you how to think like a billionaire. If you don't want to take this note, if you don't want to take this as advice, I'll be a billion in a few years and you're not. You'll know why, okay? You'll know why. Now, these are the tips and then we're over, okay? Write this down as a heading. Write your future in order to achieve it. Write your future in order to achieve it. Everyone says the same. Every billionaire says write down your goals. Right? This book actually says write your future in order to achieve it. So these are the tips you need. You need laser focus on your goals. You want to roar, and I found this quite funny. He said, roar towards the future rather than the past. We're lions. So I think that's said on purpose. Yeah, I think I was supposed to read that. I'm just saying there's no coincidence right there, okay? Like, that's clearly a sign from Grant Cardone that we need to roar, right? So roar towards your future rather than your past. If you're always anxious, it means you're always thinking about your past and what happened in your past, and that's why you're always anxious. But if you're thinking about the positivity of the future, you've got it there. The book also says get obsessed with learning. Get obsessed with learning, right? Get obsessed with learning. Value money. Book also said value money. The training tonight with ads is probably amazing. He's actually probably the best person I know in the world who values money, that values it. Like the way he thinks about it is actually so amazing. So you guys need to ask him questions about valuing money, because when you hear it, you're going to be like, wow, that's amazing. Control finances, so you're always making 60% more than you are spending. He also says, I didn't write this, he said this, meet with the team every day, which we do. Good old Zoom. Good old Zoom. Our team meets now twice a day. Woohoo. but yeah, meet with the team every day. Celebrate success, which I don't think a lot of you guys do enough, right? You don't celebrate your small wins in the team, and that's going to affect you. Because one of the best things that I had was when I was celebrating my small wins, I got more wins. So the more you celebrate your small wins publicly, the more wins you're going to get. You want to starve doubt, which is through reading, through meditation, through prayer. It could be anything, guys, whatever you want to do. I love this saying, and everyone says it. If you want to meet the devil, have a space in your calendar. If you want to meet the devil, have a space in your calendar. And that's actually very, very accurate. Yeah? When you got nothing to do, the devil pops up, right? The devil pops up and it's like, hey, how can I fuck up your life? Let's do it, right? Don't have a space in your calendar. If you're awake, be productive. Yeah, if you're awake, be productive. If you're asleep, go sleep. But what I'm saying, guys, is make sure your diary is packed out, okay? If you suffer from overthinking, if you're anxious, it means you've got nothing to do. That's why. It means you're not learning. Ever since Sarah started going 1,000 miles an hour, this girl doesn't stop, and she doesn't have a space in her diary. But guess what? She's a much happier person, right? Happier person. So if you want to meet the devil, have a space in your diary, have a space in your calendar. And also he says, no such thing as balance. Write that down. No such thing as balance. This is the controversial bit, by the way. Like, you got to take it with a pinch of salt. It's Grant Cardone after all. But he says there's no such thing as balance. You can't be balanced. Yeah? You got to go all in. All in. Go. That's what he says. Go all in. Whatever you do, go all in. Yeah? If you want to become 20-figure trader, because 8 figures is not enough, then go and do it. Go all in. Yeah? If you want to have that biggest business, if you want to inspire 100,000 people, go all in and inspire 100,000 people, regardless. Don't worry about sleep, eat, and all of that stuff. That's what he's saying. Yeah, that's what you got to take with a pinch of salt. Obsession hacks. Yeah, so how do we get obsessed? So he's saying reach up for new friends. So they're saying your friends should be high, like you should have new friends that are higher than you. Yeah, new friends that are higher than you, and that's true. I do that. Like, I genuinely do that. I'll tell you, one of the best things that I learned from marketing, actually, is I didn't try it. I made friends, right, with an old mentor of mine, and he's a billionaire. If you guys know Sandals, the resort, yeah, he owns that, right? This is how I got involved in that. I had one venue, and it was Sandals Resort, like venue in London. They had a tiny little office, right? But it turns out that was his baby hub. That was his hub, where every time he comes to London, he'll go there. And I clocked that he went there. One day I went up to him and I said, listen, how the hell did you make $1 billion? Because you're worth 3 billion right now. And all he said was one thing at that time, and it's changed my mindset so much. He said he put all his money into marketing his brand. That's what he said. He said, listen, I had a hut. I had a hut. I had to market this hut over and over and over again. I put so much of my money into marketing that grew my business, and now he's worth £4 billion. And he started with a hut. If you guys want to know about him, he's called Butch. Yeah, he's called Butch. Butch Stewart. Sick guy. Really expensive taste though. But yeah, like, guys, that's what you want to do. You want to find your way to key people, because they're going to give you advice that will create an obsession. So ever since he told me that, I was like, wow, like, you can really become a billionaire in marketing your brand. You can do it. He did it. He had a heart, right? So it just shows you guys, like, reach up for people that inspire you. Don't stay to your same level pay grade. Don't stay to your same kind of friendship group. Like, always think, okay, who knows this more than me? Let me go and speak to them. Let me go and be their friend. Like, guys, everyone needs friends right now. Everyone's lonely inside. So yeah, go and be their friend, right? Another advice is vacation abundance. So he actually says go on holiday, but actually go on holiday. Yeah, look forward to going on holiday, living that high life. He's saying do it. Because when you go on holiday and you come back, you're going to be obsessed even more with your goals. So you can do it again and again and again. You don't want to limit yourself to 10 days off a year. Yeah, don't want to limit yourself to 10 days a year. He said go as much as you can, right? Mentor up, write that down. Mentor up. Mentor up. Everyone should have a mentor. Everyone should have an accountability partner. Everyone should have someone they're asking, we're your mentors, right? I'm here. Yeah, I'm amazing. Just saying. But I'm here. None of you guys message me unless you need something, but I am boring. But yeah, I'm here. Ads is there. Yeah, we're sick. You got Jason. Yeah, his name is Millionaire Mentor. Come on, guys. You have got a sick kind of setup right now. You also have, if you're wondering, you also have Cash the Great. Yeah, he's pretty sick as well. They're all your mentors. Yeah, you're so blessed to have so many mentors. Don't forget that. Another thing is shop outside your reach. Now, this doesn't mean buy, guys. Don't get confused. It doesn't mean buy. It means shop outside your reach. So if you, for instance, if I wanted to go and look for a penthouse in London, right, I'm going to look at the ones that are like really, really expensive. Yeah, I'm going to look at the top ones. Yeah, not because I'm going to buy it right now, but it gets you motivated and obsessed with your goals, right? When you see how you'll be living, for instance, like if I see such a beautiful view and it's like, I don't know, like 20 grand a month, I'm not saying I would do it, but I would say, okay, cool, that's the lifestyle I want. So that's what it means, shop outside your reach. I know in our ladies group, we have that bag, right? We're looking at the bag and we're like, we like this bag. Yeah, cool. That's shopping outside your reach right now. Not saying that you'll buy it right now, but it's good to visualize what you're going to buy. Okay. Physical health and being charitable. Physical health and being charitable. That is also an obsession hack. This will help you become obsessed, because once you start being charitable once, it does get really fun and you want to do it again and again and again because it feels good. Yeah, it feels good. That's the lesson here of having an obsessive gene. Obsess all day if you have to, get it done and get going. Okay, so that's the training. Now I've given you all the thoughts that a billionaire has. Okay, every single one. Actually, there's 2 pages more, but like it was 2 a.m, mate. Like I had to pick some. Okay, so that is the kind of gist of it all. If you guys can't answer the questions I asked you, that means you're not thinking like a billionaire yet. Okay, so you want to make it your mission today to answer the questions that I've asked you, and you want to be so clear, so vivid, so precise that you know that you're going to become a billionaire. If you guys have, do you guys have any questions before we have to go? Any questions? I hope this has helped you. I hope you can understand this is a billionaire bootcamp. We want to think like a billionaire, and I definitely want you guys to all get there as well. So thank you so much for jumping on this session. It was a fire session. We're going to have so many more, guys. We've got one tonight. Be sure to be coachable and give your 5 questions for ads. Okay, we're not going to wait around because it's so awkward when he says questions and then all you guys are quiet. I'm like, why is my team quiet? It's so embarrassing. Like, what the hell? I did not want a quiet team. If I wanted a quiet team, then oh man, I can tell you all traders. But yeah, guys, go on the chat on purple team. Don't say thank you to me here. Say thank you to me in the purple team. Yeah, I don't look at this Zoom shit. I want to look at it on my purple team chat. Yeah. So go and say thank you to me over there. Say thank you for what you're grateful for. Say what you're going to do today. Make sure you thank Ads for his analysis, because obviously that is also crucial. I know we're not actually allowed those analysis, by the way, I just found out, but whatever. So make sure you guys say thank you so it doesn't stop it, okay? Make sure you say thank you so it doesn't stop it. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. It's been a blessing to have you guys here, and I love the energy, and I can't wait to see all of you grow. Let's go and get it. Take care. Bye.